Imlerith's at the summit. Gotta be.
Weavis, Whispers, and the big bitch. Oh my god, Fringilla's fucking here. Okay. We have got to read about these characters. Do not fucking let me forget. Let's read about Fugas though. Who the fuck is this here? The Devil Fugas held a position of great prestige and responsibility during the Crones Sabbath, that of a goon, restricting access to the peak. He in no way resembled Torque, the irritating but harmless devil Geralt and I had encountered many years prior. In size, Fugas resembled a somewhat overgrown troll, and he likewise displayed a troll's lack of subtlety. There was not a jot of mischief, puck, or cunning, verbal trickster about this devil. Instead, he did his job with the commitment and professionalism of a Novigrad bouncer, trying to stop Geralt, though turned out to be Fugas' dumbest and last idea, ending both his life and his flourishing career in a Crones employee. Delicious. Delicious. The Crones of Crookback Bog. The Weavis. The fight on Bald Mountain was meant to put an end to all three Crones, but the Weavis evaded her elder sister's fate. She was able to escape by transforming into a flock of ravens and took Cirilla's medallion with her. Yet no magic, however old, could save her from Cirilla's wrath. Where's the other Crone? Brewis right here. In the end, Brewis shared Wispis' fate. She was slain by Ciri's blade. A lot to read about this one. I will be back with those.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Boss fight number 2. Oh my god. Let me join in. How does he have so many? Where the fuck did he find all of these?
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl, but she is with you, is she not?
Yeah, we're both here.
Where is the girl?
Doesn't matter. You'll never get her.
You fought bravely to the bitter end.
I trust this time will be no different.
Stench.
There's no way that should have hit me. Okay, I'll give it to him. That was a good fight by him. That was a good fight by him.
That stench. Good. Show me what you got.
Bad fight by me. Took too many tawny owls. Bad fight by me.
Come on.
want you to fight like this.
The Witcher you slew.
Oh my god, with his own weapon. Whack-a-mole, baby. That took a lot of fucking deaths. I died like 3 times on Ciri, 3 times on Geralt. Wow.
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down there?
I slew only 2 of the Crones. The 3rd fled, with Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
You avenged Vesemir.
Avalark claims
Did she
vengeance
or
is
did
only
I?
satisfying when served cold. He's wrong. Now to find Eredin and kill him. Anorin, for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses at the lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
Not quite yet.
Give me a minute. I'm old. Need more rest.
You are, and you do. Let's stay a bit longer.
Where's the amazing loot at? Where are the delicious succubuses at? Don't tell me I let Salma go just so she could end up here. What can you do? She's free to make her own choices. And mistakes. Okay, let's go.
So, off to Novigrad then?
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the Crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
Acorns? No idea. Path to the summit's clear. You can always go looking for them.
Or just go home?
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage. On your own.
Back in Novigrad again.
Humans.
Why did you even leave?
Thought it was mages, the hunters, and the temple
Oh,
guard
it's not
were after.
Triss.
Mages
Never
left.
mind.
Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races, and as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Dandelion! Ready some tankards! With guests!
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you,
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the Crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
in fact, you look terrible. Like
I
you could
really do.
use
I
some rest.
really do.
Gladly take some.
I'd pop the shit ton of
Take me
potions.
to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
She's mad at the Church of the Eternal Fire Temple Guards.
Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zariel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Fancy a hop back to my place?
Brained, all of them.
On your way? Or will you stay longer? It's far safer with you around.
How much for the night?
Quite the smile. Like a raw wound.
Be gone. Damnation.
Don't even fucking knock, Geralt. Jesus.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
It
I
ended
did-
well,
whatever.
luckily. But it didn't have to.
I know. But Imlerith's gone. That's what matters. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
What happened to her?
Fuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches.
I like it. I like it.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Yen's found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled
What did
on
I
the auction.
fucking tell you about that owl?
Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
I fucking knew it.
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no.
I said it right
A
then
man
and
showed
there.
up here,
I fucking
fleeced
said it.
Zoltan Bear,
That's
then
gotta be
proposed they play
Philippa.
for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Let's go now. Fuck it.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham et Dwyer, Robert Mecale, Alfelte. Graham et Dwyer, de Agnes Kerle, es Pirshena a et Clates.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on.
Imagine our surprise when we learned Philippa had been right under our noses the whole time. During her flight from her pursuers, she had sought shelter with an old lover and fellow mage. He must have still borne a grudge, however, for he tricked her and imprisoned her in her owl form. After the witch hunters carted him off, his house was plundered and the owl wound up in the hands of our dear friend Sultan. Sadly, Triss discovered this right after Sultan had lost the owl in a game of cards, meaning our search had to continue. Philippa's new owner, Dijkstra, was it a coincidence that she was now in the hands of her spurned ex-lover and hated enemy? Triss certainly didn't think so, so instead of suspecting the former spy, had a woven Gwent-centered web of subterfuge in order to settle some old scores.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Well, not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
I think it's time for us to switch out our outfit here. We've been rocking the old woven armor for quite a bit now. Let's go with the modern day woven armor.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
You were right. She must have changed back into human form. Quick! I sense strong magic. We have to get...
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
What? What's that?
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Kill the Witcher. Philippa, wait.
Birdie. Good stick.
Stay.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
But stand yonder.
Stand here and let no one pass.
But here stand. None must go.
Bard, chill out, man.
Witcher, no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
Good boy. Good boy, Bart.
Go.
I want to help you.
Help me die. Don't hold your breath.
Dear God. Those are brand new. This fucking body's still here. Jesus Christ.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks!
That's what this area is for. It's this arena.
You will not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Gotta be kidding me.
You do not deserve to
Ugly
live!
bastard. Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Betray me, and I will...
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Please let me loot the fire elemental. It's gone.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I remember your little bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
What? Tell you what, the Emperor's after... Tell you what the Emperor's after, you let us go? Sure.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. But what's Philippa got to do with it?
Philippa will help us protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt.
Go, before I change my mind.
Maybe I should have just pushed them aside. That fucking bastard didn't even help us in Kaer Morhen.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you alright?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Oh, I can finally do these quests here. Because Triss is back.
Got a minute?
I do.
Time's up.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Talk to Triss about the statuette. Talk to Triss about the statuette. That fucking sucks. What can you do? I wonder if you can change your mind and go with Triss this late into the game already. What's this final quest that I'm doing right now? Final preparations. Ciri spirits were high after killing Imlerith, but Geralt knew that this fight had been an appetizer before the full course of battle still to come. As part of their preparations, Geralt and Ciri rode to Novigrad, where Triss and Yennefer were trying to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalak was waiting for them there as well, and had his own ideas how to tip the scales of victory in their allies' favor during the final confrontation with Eredin. Okay... I'm sure this got very updated. After many adventures and mishaps, Geralt finally found Ciri in the Isle of Mist, where he crossed the threshold into the room in which she slumbered. The protective spell Avalak had cast upon her had snapped Under the sheer weight of their combined destinies, Geralt was reunited with his adopted daughter after years of separation and searching. No words can describe the joy he felt in that moment. Avalak's prediction that the Wild Hunt would soon descend on Kaer Morhen was proven to be true. All present spared no effort in defending her. In the end, though, it was she who defended them. Through an outburst of the unbridled power, the raw strength of her elder blood, she saved the protectors of Kaer Morhen from certain death. Though it was Cirilla who convinced Geralt to go with her to exact vengeance on Imlerith, it was the Witcher who stood against Vesemir's killer in a final duel. Ciri slay some evil that day. However, killing 2 of the 3 monstrous sisters who had usurped for themselves rule over Velen. Ciri had not seen her father since she was a young child. Emir was in effect a stranger to her. More spoilers, I'm calling him now. And one responsible for the deaths of many people she cherished at that. It was thus no surprise that Ciri did not even want to see him. The assassination of King Radovid. So that's going to happen whether I help him or not? That's going to go through whether I help him or not? He launched the frontal assault on Kaer Morhen. He came close to victory, but Ciri pushed him back. Right here, let's read about her. Emperor Emir. So Triss told us that Fringilla, is not going to be coming to the meeting here between the sorceresses of the Lodge that Yennefer and Triss are convening here. Because there's a fucking war going on between Nilfgaard and the northern countries. Fringilla is obviously a sorceress with Novigrad. Emperor Emir had once presented the mages of Nilfgaard with a simple choice: either serve their country unquestionably or die in a prison. Fringilla Vigo, a mistress of magical holding office in the vassal duchy of Toussaint, refused both options and instead joined the infamous Lodge of Sorceresses, whose aim was to stand up to the dictates of kings and emperors. These bold ambitions were never fulfilled, however, and Fringilla lived in fear that her ties to this subversive organization would be discovered and she would meet a quick end at the hands of the Emperor's executioners. One must mention here that Geralt first met Fringilla at the ducal place in Beauclair many years ago, when they were enjoying the hospitality of my one-time love, Duchess Anna Henrietta. The Witcher, always a sucker for sorceresses, conjoined with Madame Vigo during this time in quite a lovely relationship that was surely no cause of joy for Triss or Yennefer. They had forged the bond between. There was a bond that was forged between Kira and Lambert. This confirmed my theory that witchers and sorceresses clearly share some mystical mutual attraction. It might just be that Lambert and Kira's later and somewhat unexpected relationship came about as a result of that moment when they fought for survival at each other's side. It is also possible that it was simply a matter of 2 attractive people taking a liking to each other. At any rate, only time could tell what would become of the couple. Though some of Geralt's companions did not extend Leto a very warm welcome, the decision to invite him to Kaer Morhen proved far wiser than Geralt could have imagined. During the battle against the Wild Hunt, Leto proved his courage and valor while contributing to the victory over the Red Riders. Right here. Another sorceress of the Lodge, Margarita Lux-Antel. The full list of Margarita Lux-Antel's outstanding mental, spiritual, and physical attributes would consume a mountain of parchment. Rita and her friends, as her friends called her, once held the position of rector at the Arethusa Academy for Sorceresses on the Isle of Danid, the same school attended by her famous ancestor, Leona Lux-Antil. Quite unusually for someone of her profession, Margarita showed no interest in politics. It was only care for the good of her school that led her to join the Lodge of Sorceresses. Finally, her beauty deserves mention as well. It was said that not even the marble likeness of goddesses and nymphs chiseled out by the greatest sculptors could rival this sorceress's figure. Yennefer had always felt that some ends justified otherwise unsavory means. When it became clear rescuing Ciri would require the help of Philip Eilhart and the other sorceresses of the reviled lodge, she forgot about any bad blood and convinced Emir to grant them amnesty. Okay, I wonder if I am to do these quests here The soldier statuettes. Where is Triss staying at? Oh, they're all by the... They're on Dandelion's bar here. Okay. That's her room.
Maybe I ought to let her unwind.
Oh. That's her room. Then who's this over here? Where is Yennefer at? Oh, we were told that she went to the grotto over here. And Ciri's at this inn over here. Okay. And I'm guessing Avalak's over here. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Triss. Stick to the main plan.
Yes, Geralt?
You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer... that you'd end up back together. It was a lost cause. Always.
I guess so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus on other things now.
Right. Understood. Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here. Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine and stand back.
Let's try to decompress this one. Anything I can do to help?
Yes, be quiet and try not to disturb me.
We do have two figurines here. This is the one that we found in the banker's house.
Who are you? What am I doing here? Es a pond.
Who are you? What's the last thing you remember?
I remember a hill. A battle. I had orders for a unit. I remember a sorceress. Her hair like flames. She cast a spell. The right flank was to attack. Hit the shield bearers.
The right flank didn't attack, and the sorceress was Lyda Nade, known also as Coral. I was there too. This happened long ago.
Ciri.
You're exhausted. Always happens with compression. Get some rest.
Yes, I should.
Once you've recovered a bit, you should find Ambassador Varatra. He's sure to help. Good luck.
That was interesting.
And exhausting. Oh, to fall onto a feather bed and sleep till... well, till I woke.
I've got another figurine.
Crazy transition.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous.
In Aalen.
No! Carl, no! I can explain everything!
The same woman again, the same sorceress.
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
So Coral enchanted him, just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
Enchant them again.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. Here. Take this. Have a good time.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
Where the fuck did she take me?
The eternal fire protects us, but the witcher sure comes in handy at times.
To get a lovely palla like yours.
Isn't this exactly right where her house is at? Or was at? Right across the street? I'm pretty sure that's true.
Others won't hassle you, Witcher. But your average non-human don't do copy.
Okay. Very certain that Ciri is right here. Oh, she's actually all the way over here.
Where are you going?
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
Watch it.
The witch hunters have
You'll
burnt
choke to
Aramis
death
at
on
the
3
stake.
pounds of
Now,
feed.
what harm did that poor eccentric do anyone? He only divined from cheese, and that is...
Beg your pardon. Did I hear you correctly? He divined from cheese.
So I'm afraid to see
from
the
cheese.
surgeon.
It's
Never know when they'll
apparently.
accuse him of
Pyromancy, they call it. Aramis was a world-class expert.
Apparently, when he first enrolled at Aretusa, he sought to delve into black magic, reviving the dead, that sort of thing.
But he became confused.
What's that
Instead of signing
book?
up for necromancy,
Something
he
like Of
chose
the Cheese and Worms?
pyromancy. Then he sort of...
This quest must have been inspired by that.
Well, the Witcher.
Very inspired by that. Okay. I am gonna call the episode right here. It's been a good episode. We completed a shit ton of quests. We fought a shit ton of bosses here. Died a shit ton of times.
The fair Geralt.
Finally took care of the figurines in my inventory. Now, just to prepare for the final battle. We will be doing that next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back with some more Witcher 3 later.
Looking for something in particular?
A pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then.